Holy crap, what is next for Conor McGregor? He just completely dominated Eddie Alvarez. And made Eddie lose. And I said it beforehand, and I'll say it again. The reason why he won these fights and he's winning these lower weight class fights is because he has the reach advantage. And you see a lot of fighters like John Jones. Why do they win at light heavyweight? Is because they have the reach advantage. And Eddie Alvarez doesn't have a reach advantage at that weight class. Cowboy Donald Cerrone would be a good opponent for Conor McGregor, but Khabib, that dude will definitely win that fight. He has tremendously good takedowns. He's the best grappler in the game, but the problem is, if you can't get Conor to the ground, he's knocking your ass out, and he's making it look easy. Is Conor a cocky dude? Yeah, but he needs to start defending his titles. That's the problem. He's the type of guy who talks the talk and says he cleaned out a division of the 145-pound division, but he's not defending his title. That's the problem. He needs to defend his title. Max Holloway is a hell of a competitor that could give him a run for his money, because Max Holloway went the distance with him, and he's on like a 10-fight winning streak, and that dude deserves a fucking title fight. Conor McGregor is an extremely good beast. He is a 2-division champion. Like I said, Khabib called him out. Khabib is a guy that could definitely beat him. My thing is, it's the Conor game, because Conor has that long reach, and that's what is making him win these fights, is his long reach. If you're fighting a guy, like he even says in his post-fight interview, if you don't have size advantage or length advantage, you don't really win fights. And it's true. Conor McGregor has a size advantage, length advantage, and I think if he fights Khabib has the ability to take him down. But like I said, if you can't get him to the ground, how do you beat this guy? And I think Eddie Alvarez should have shot more takedowns. He shouldn't have stood and banged with him. I thought he was going to shoot more double legs and take him down. And a lot of people, I think what happens is they get into the cage like they used to be with Anderson Silva, and they were like, oh, I'm in here fighting this guy. I'll shoot a double leg, or I'll stand with this guy. I can stand and bang. And they would get overwhelmed because they were surprised how hard Anderson Silva uses hit. They're so surprised how hard Conor hits, and they're like, how's he hitting me? Because Conor reminds me of Anderson Silva in his prime. He's very precise and knows how to beat these wrestlers. He did the same thing he did to Chad Mendes. He kicked him in the stomach a lot, did the body kick, and did the right hand and the left hand. He's a very precision fighter, but at the end of the day, I'm not surprised that Conor won. I said it early, and I said it soon. If Conor wins, this fight's going to be very quickly. If Eddie could take it to the deeper waters, that's where he could win these fights. But I'm not surprised. And Tyron Woodley wins his fight by dominating. Well, not dominating, but he did brutally almost knocked out his opponent in the, I think it was 4th round. But overall, Conor McGregor is a 2-division champion. Nobody's ever done that in the UFC. But at the end of the day, Conor is a 2-division champion. He's a guy who a lot of people said he picked his fights. He picked who he won the fight. And I really think if a wrestler like Khabib is the #1 contender, he has the ability that can win this fight. No matter what. I'm guaranteeing you, no matter what, he has a chance. And a lot of people go, who's Khabib? Who the hell is that guy? Khabib is a dude, you've seen him beat Michael Johnson, and you go, well, I didn't watch the prelims. Well, he tore up Michael Johnson, made it look easy. But can he do that to Conor McGregor, who has a long reach advantage? And Khabib is 24-0, undefeated record. So they need to give him a title fight and see what happens. But Conor, will he fight him because he's a great wrestler? I don't know. But he definitely needs to deserve to defend his titles at 145 or 155 or give one of the belts up. I think that's what's going to happen. He's going to end up giving one of the belts up, or they're going to strip him because he needs to defend his fucking titles. It's stupid that they don't have him defending his titles and he's just fighting out of different weight classes. And he's saying he's punking people. I don't think he's going to go to 170 and try to fight Tyron Woodley. That dude is too much of a beast to handle. But let me know what you guys think. Is Conor the next Anderson Silva? Is he the baddest man on the planet? Because, like I said, Khabib is 24-0. 24-0. And he's the guy that's in line against Conor McGregor unless you fight Max Holloway, which is on a 10-fight winning streak. So, as always, I'm Trevor, and I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.